Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Dragon Age Origins Part 18. And today we may be finishing the Mage's Tower. I remember one thing that happens up after this point, but I don't remember really anything else, so... like drakes, dragonlings, just being out in the open. Don't remember that one. Alright. Stone Fist. Stone Fist. Winter's Grasp. Bang. Oh man, it's nice to have the whole party together again. We're about to cook on these guys. No chance. We are so set. Alright, Liliana. Oh, it's not even locked. My bad. Mabari War Harness. Caddis of the Lady of the Skies. Beef Bone. Okay. Interesting. Let's keep it going, then. Alright. There's plenty of them here, it looks like. At least 3. We can Stone Fist 2 of them. The Crushing Prison's not ready for another, but that's alright. They're behind us too. Of course they are. Okay. They're all around us then. Little Mind Blast action, good. Okay, that one's dealt with. Which means it's just this one left. Which is still immune to our attacks. Frustratingly. There it goes. Well done, everybody. Scrap of paper. We're getting a lot of Mabari stuff. When do we get a Mabari? I feel like we should already have it. But we don't. 40 ice arrows. I'm not going to say anything else besides that. It just feels odd to me that we don't already have the Mabari. But alright. Injury kit, Beastman's dagger. Magic staff. That's a tier 5 dagger with critical backstab damage and 2 rune slots. What? Why is that in there? That's crazy, actually. It's a shame we don't use daggers. Make good money, though, I guess. Another locked chest and a soldier. Okay. 3 health poultices and a silver. Greater Rage Demon. Alright, let's light this thing up with ice, please. There it is. Good. Morrigan level up too? Oh, Force Field Liliana. She's in trouble. You are definitely wounded. Some greater shades here, too. Okay, let's Crushing Prison the Greater Shade. Lock it down. What am I looking at here exactly? We need a group heal is what we need. Good. Then we keep working on this. We got a lot of work ahead of us here. Alright, and then Wynn has a Stone Fist ready, I'm sure. Excellent. I should have one ready soon, you would think. 29 mana, 32. Yeah, that's done in a second. Unless I get knocked over, of course. Whatever. Whatever. And that's a wrap. Didn't go exactly how I pictured it, but it worked. Damn, really? Another chest we're gonna have to come back for later. Okay, I think with Morrigan... I don't think we're ever gonna need to build Constitution on her, so we're gonna go 1 willpower and 2 magic each time. Sure, Expert Herbalism, sure. And then... Cone of Cold would be great. Cone of Cold would be great. It would have more immediate power than Crushing Prison would. Yeah. We'll have to put a delay on Crushing Prison for Cone of Cold, I think. Alright. And then we put that on 4. Force field on 5, just like for us. Perfect. Okay, so far so good, other than the fact we didn't unlock the stuff. Okay, now we're at the part I remember. I did not remember the rest of this getting to this point.
Enjoy tormenting.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Cullen, don't you recognize me?
Only too well. Ugh, how far they must have delved into my thoughts.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
Where are the other survivors?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Uldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them. You don't know what they've become.
And you do?
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts. You have to end it now, before it's too late.
This is not Cullen's voice in future games, so this is throwing me for a loop. What do you propose we do?
To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
I cannot decide on that before seeing what's going on.
It's your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric.
I do not fear Maleficarum, they should fear me.
You may be confident in your ability to stand up to them, but what about the rest of us? Will you protect us from them?
Stay safe, it'll be over soon.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
We got this, we got this. Okay. Everybody's level 9 except Liliana. We got the Litany of Adralla right here. I don't think I'm gonna need rock armor for this one. Here we go.
On.
Here's our big climax.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
Yikes.
Ah, look what we have here. I remember you. Irving's star pupil. Uldred didn't think much of you then, and I certainly don't see your appeal now.
Well, forgive me if I'm not very impressed.
I suppose one can't be loved universally. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
I'm sorry, are you upset I killed your lackeys?
We needn't fixate on who killed whom. That doesn't help our relationship.
There's no relationship to speak of. You're an abomination.
A mage is but the larval form of something greater.
No.
Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
Say what you like. I'm still gonna kill you.
Resistance. Everywhere I go, resistance. How very inconsiderate. Wait. What
How
do we have
inconsiderate, he
here?
says.
Why, it's the first enchanter. Come, say hello to your old apprentice, Irving. Don't mind the blood. He's had a hard day.
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you.
No, I think it's you who should serve me.
I serve no one. No, I have plans for you. Great plans. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
Yeah, but I'd lose my freedom, so who cares? Sorry, I can't let you do that.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
I will not forget the litany. Okay. Oh. Okay. Uldred, looking good. How you doing? Oh, resist already? Are you serious? That didn't go very good. And he resisted that? What is happening? What's with all the resisting happening? Yo! Jesus Christ! This is awful. Yeah, that did not go well at all. Liliana's getting focused, okay. I wonder why they focus her so hard. I am curious about that. He's getting it. Okay. Kona Cold would be really good here because she's going to be force fielded anyway. Nice. Now switch on to Uldred and let's start lighting him up. More resisting, man. Insane. Okay, Litany of Adralla. No extra mages for you, sir. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Alright, force field yourself, Morgan. If you're the target, you gotta be strength. There we go, light him up. Do I have the Adralla already? I do. That's pretty quick, actually. Okay, ouch. Yeah, definitely heal her up. She took a huge hit there. How much mana do we need? Oh, I've got force field in a second. Give me a sec. There it is. Got you. Anti-magic ward. I don't know how effective that would actually be here. Vulnerability hex would be solid. Arcane bolt. Stone fist. Group heal. Definitely. Can you mind blast? Coat of cold. Perfect. Ah, he resisted. Litany of Adralla. Damn. Okay. He's gonna be on win here. There we go. Stop the litany. Mana drain. That would probably hurt. But we don't have a force field ready yet. Yeah, it's 41 for her, which is a 32. That's kind of short. This force field is just taking a long time to get together is all. Nice! Just in time. Maybe a crushing prison here? Oh, litany. Litany. There it is. Oh, he resisted again, man. Crazy how much this man is resisting things. But that's alright, we've got him now. This is just about wrapped up. I want to say that we need to loot this quickly. For some reason, that's what my brain is telling me. So let me be ready to loot here. Come on. Cinderfell gauntlets, 20% fire damage, emerald ring, heavy plate armor, and great lyrium potion. Heck yeah. Okay, we didn't need to. I don't know, my brain was telling me that you weren't gonna get to loot if you didn't loot fast. There we go! Force field spam for the win. Too good. First Enchanter Irving.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Win?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
I was surprised to see you standing there, but I am glad you have returned. The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
Perfect. Very well, lead on.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
That is funny.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Well, what does the Knight Commander think then?
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
And what about the Darkspawn? I require aid.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
You mean the first enchanter?
Yes, Irving. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
All right. Cullen?
Glad I'm still alive, but the Circle's future still remains to be seen.
Here we are, the tower in disarray, the Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
Yeah, we big time saved the day. The Blight drove me here to seek aid.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
So I have your word.
You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will
The
join
music.
the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good, and capable of great things. If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish his goals.
Absolutely. I would be honored to have you join me, Win.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
I understand. Till we meet again.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Hell yeah, we got our first army ready. Win approves +7. We did it.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
More like I need to sell supplies. But sure. Yeah, he has Andruil's blessing, that's right. The Staff of the Magister Lord is cool and all, and very good, but this thing right here, also very cool and very good. Alright, let's sell everything we don't need. Greater Spirit Bomb, Lesser Elixir, Insights of Awareness, Defense, but penalty to mental resistance. No. Demonic Ichor, I hold on to, I guess? Just in case, I suppose? The Beastman's dagger is tempting. We'll hold on to it. Definitely don't need the standard daggers. Don't need this flat blade. Don't need the barbarian mace. Don't need the wild's bow. Don't need these short bows. 40 ice arrows. Big money right there. Jackpot. 2 magic staves. 3 acolyte staves. Leather helm. Studded leather helm. Leather helm. Templar helm. That might be good eventually. We'll hold on to those for sure. Templar armor. You know what? Let's take the Templar helm back. Just in case Alistair needs that gear. But I don't think he will. Heavy plate armor Valyrium. Small metal round shield. No, we don't need those robes. We don't need the chasten robes. We don't need the apprentice cowl. 8 armor and 2 armor penetration. 30 physical resist. Shiver gives cold resist minus dexterity. We don't need the sailor's charm. We don't just need rings for the sake of rings either. And then this is just a bunch of gifts. I need garnet for something, I'm pretty sure. Do I need private documents? I don't think I need private documents, but I might, so I'll hold on to them for now. Large clear lightning crystal. Okay. The daggers, though. We don't use the daggers. I'll hold on to the Beastman's dagger for now, but I don't think we need it. 16 gold. Slowly but surely, I suppose. Alright. We're ready. Let's hit the world map. Back to camp. We got some dialogue to happen here.
Studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Yeah, this is not the dialogue I was immediately expecting, but yes. What'd you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Let me guess, she drinks blood, eats children.
That is closer to the truth than you might think. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
That's messed up. So what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth
True.
must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Very well. I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then. So I must remain at the camp, confront her, and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible.
All right.
The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
And make you actually safe. Yeah, that's a win-win right there. Okay. I need to get Wynn's gift from you, Bodan.
If there's anything
Bodan.
I can do for you, please tell me.
Pretty sure it's Bodan.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with
With your discounts, yeah. Alright. So. There's some really good stuff in here. We're getting close to Sten being able to wear that, but we don't take him with us anyway, so, you know, that is what it is. Alright, here we go. Amulet of Memories. The simple patterns along this locket's outer edge are worn smooth and a dark patina clouds the glass. Take that out. We're going to give the Alistair doll back. You know what? I'll keep them in there. Why not? So, gifts then. Liliana right now is at 61. Morrigan is at 100. Wynn is at 7. Sten is at 94. Alistair's at 62. So, first let's have all the conversations we can with Wynn initially, before we start skyrocketing her approval.
It's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
No, you're a person. What a dick thing to say. You are very sprightly for your age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
+1.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No, the ones in the tower were the first I've ever seen.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
But it is this knowledge that drives you to be cautious.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts.
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination then.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
You're welcome. Another +1.
Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
Wow, Wind has got a lot to say. Okay. You're talking about Jowan.
None other. I respect the decision you made, and the way you handled it. And it did not seem to affect Duncan's desire to recruit you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
What would she want to hear? Let's go, manipulative here. Everybody saw me and maybe recommend me. Something perhaps I could have prevented. I'm grateful that I can use my gift for something good. That's just true.
You are a true child of the Circle. Raw power tempered with learning, wisdom, and the desire to serve others. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
+2.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Wow, she has so many things to say. This is crazy. Killing as many dark spawn as possible. It means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus, it is you who serves, not they.
I mean, I agree that all of humanity is more important than me. More important than me. Yeah. I think anyone without a mental illness would agree that all of mankind is more important than they are. Yeah. Which can be served instead. I'll keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Many kings are tyrants.
And the country suffers for it. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Not exactly the same, but I have said many times before to my students, to my family, to friends, to myself, obviously. I've always been a believer of, if it doesn't hurt anybody else, do whatever the hell you want. It's your life, and if it's not hurting anyone else, you do whatever. It's your life, and you get to decide how to live it. Now, if it affects someone else negatively, then it needs more consideration, more thought. Is it worth it? Is this going to benefit you so greatly that it's worth harming another? Do the pros outweigh the cons, all that garbage. But if it doesn't negatively affect anyone else, it doesn't matter how weird it is, or odd it is, or what other people think of it. If it's not hurting anyone else, just do what you want to do.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Yes, quite.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. She is a cunning woman, a maleficar. She will use you for her own ends.
There's more to us than that.
I am telling you what I see and what my instincts tell me. And even if the feelings you share are genuine, this affair may not be the best thing for either of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I can handle my responsibilities and my relationships.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
If I'd have to save literally everyone else or my love, there's no one in this world I wouldn't sacrifice to save everyone else. One person is never worth everyone else. Obviously, there's billions of people. So that's obviously a rhetorical question. Again, I don't think anyone without a mental illness would disagree with that. You're making things sound more dire than they are.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
I'll consider what you've said.
I am just trying to minimize the suffering that may come to either of you.
I know.
Given my advice, do with it what you will.
I know. You're just... yeah, disproves -3. Fine. You're just giving your advice. You spoke your mind. That's fine. Acceptable. Understandable.
Is there something you need?
She's out of things to say. That's crazy. Why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
I'm glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I'm sure you'll be able to return if you so choose.
Perhaps.
+1.
Is there something you need?
I'd like to ask something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage?
People don't become mages.
You know what I mean when...
Born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
No idea how it could have happened. She has a stellar memory of her childhood. Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
Huh. What happened when you arrived at the
I'll
tower?
never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's a great story. I'm glad that for some people the tower is a great escape. Somewhere to actually call a home. That's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
It's been a while since I left the tower.
It has been almost a year, hasn't it? Do you miss the tower at all?
There's no way it's been almost a year. You're a liar. It was my home for so long.
You can take a mage out of the circle, but you can't take the circle out of the mage. Or so Irving used to say. He was joking, but there is some truth to the statement. A mage never really leaves the circle, and for the rest of your life you will be seen as a circle mage.
I'm proud to be a mage of the circle is what she wants me to say.
Yes, even though you are a Grey Warden now, you are a mage, and always will be, especially in the eyes of others. You represent both mages and Grey Wardens, and your actions may reflect well or badly on both groups. Remember that.
I will try. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, but listen to me go on. You start a conversation, and I just run away with it, don't I?
I'm glad you take the time to counsel me.
I've been mentoring apprentices for so long, it's become something I do unconsciously. I don't know if I could stop even if I wanted to.
Subconsciously, but alright. +4. And then we'll give her her gift. The Amulet of Memories.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
And that raises her to 65, and that's where we'll pick up with the conversations next time. She now has minor and moderate willpower. If we can sneak 10 more, we can get her to major. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. And if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining me on this journey in Dragon Age Origins. Next time, we'll finish dialoguing with everyone in the camp and probably head towards Redcliffe. I'll see all of you next time.